Antarctica. The name itself evokes images of an alien world, a place of desolate beauty, unforgiving cold, and immense, untouched wilderness. For centuries, this icy continent at the bottom of the world remained largely unexplored, the exclusive domain of scientists and hardened explorers. Today, however, a new breed of adventurers is setting its sights on Antarctica, drawn by the allure of the unknown and the thrill of experiencing one of the last truly wild places on Earth. Tourism in Antarctica has witnessed an unprecedented surge in recent years. Cruise ships, once a rarity in these icy waters, now regularly navigate the Southern Ocean, bringing with them thousands of eager visitors. Tourists come to marvel at towering icebergs, witness the playful antics of penguins, and experience the profound silence of a land untouched by human civilization. But for a select few, the allure of Antarctica goes beyond merely observing its wonders. They come seeking adventure, pushing the limits of human endurance and daring to experience the continent in its rawest form. Among them are the skydivers, individuals drawn to the ultimate thrill, plunging from the sky into the icy embrace of Antarctica. Skydiving, even in its most conventional form, is not for the faint of heart. It demands a certain fearlessness, a willingness to embrace risk, and an unwavering trust in one's abilities and equipment. But skydiving in Antarctica takes this already extreme activity to a whole new level. Here, the stakes are higher, the margins for error thinner, and the environment utterly unforgiving. The challenges begin long before the jump itself. The extreme cold, often plummeting to bone-chilling temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, poses a constant threat to both human life and equipment. Hypothermia, a silent killer in these conditions, can set in rapidly, impairing judgment and coordination. Equipment too must be carefully chosen and maintained. Parachutes stiffen in the frigid air, and altimeters, crucial for judging altitude, can malfunction in the extreme cold. Even the most experienced skydivers must undergo rigorous training and acclimatization to prepare for the unique challenges of a jump in Antarctica. The beauty of Antarctica can be deceiving. Beneath its pristine facade lies a land of hidden dangers where the elements can turn hostile in an instant, and even the smallest mistake can have deadly consequences. The very factors that make Antarctica so alluring, its remoteness, its pristine environment, its extreme conditions, also conspire to make it a place where the line between adventure and tragedy can be terrifyingly thin. The vastness of the Antarctic landscape adds another layer of complexity. Unlike traditional skydiving locations with readily accessible landing zones, a jump in Antarctica often means landing on a glacier or an ice shelf. Vast, unforgiving expanses where a misplaced step can lead to a fall into a hidden crevasse. Rescue in such a remote and unforgiving environment is often difficult and time-consuming, and the window for survival can be brutally short. Despite the risks, the allure of skydiving in Antarctica remains a powerful draw for a select few. For these adventurers, the chance to experience the ultimate thrill, to push the boundaries of human experience, and to witness the raw, untamed beauty of Antarctica from a perspective few will ever know, outweighs the risks. But their pursuit of adventure is not without consequences, as a tragic event in 1997 would starkly illustrate. December 1997. A group of 6 experienced skydivers, 3 Americans, 2 Norwegians, and 1 Austrian, arrived at Patriot Hill's base camp in Antarctica, their eyes bright with anticipation. They were a seasoned team, veterans of countless jumps, their skills honed in drop zones around the world. They had come to conquer a new frontier, to etch their names in the annals of skydiving history with a daring relative work jump over the frozen continent. The plan was ambitious. They would leap from a ski-equipped aircraft at an altitude of 8,000 feet, the already thin air further rarefied by the altitude of the Antarctic plateau. Their objective, to form a complex multi-person formation in freefall, a testament to their skill and precision. What should have been a triumph, a celebration of human courage and camaraderie, would instead end in unimaginable tragedy. Section 5. The grip of a frozen hell. The skydivers boarded the plane, their excitement palpable. The engine roared, the aircraft lumbered down the icy runway, and then they were airborne, soaring above a landscape of stark, otherworldly beauty. Below them, a vast expanse of white stretched to the horizon, broken only by the jagged peaks of distant mountains. The plane climbed steadily, the air growing thinner with each passing foot of altitude. As they neared their jump altitude, the skydivers went through their final equipment checks, their movements practiced and precise. They donned their oxygen masks, a necessity in the thin air. The jump master gave the signal, and one by one the skydivers stepped into the void. The initial moments of freefall were exhilarating. The ground rushed towards them at a dizzying speed, the wind screaming past their helmets. They moved with practiced grace, their bodies orienting themselves in the air as they began to form their planned formation. Section 6. Triumph against the odds. The 1997 tragedy served as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of Antarctica. It cast a long shadow over the world of extreme sports, underscoring the fine line between daring and recklessness. But the human spirit, it seems, is not easily deterred. The allure of Antarctica, the challenge of testing oneself against its extremes, continued to beckon. In the years that followed, adventurers continued to push the boundaries in Antarctica, seeking new ways to experience its raw beauty and test their limits. Climbers scaled its formidable peaks, kayakers navigated its icy waters, and skiers traversed its vast windswept plains. And yes, skydivers too returned to the skies above the frozen continent, driven by the same spirit of adventure that had claimed the lives of their predecessors, but armed with a deeper understanding of the risks involved and a profound respect for the unforgiving environment. Section 7. Wingsuit over the White Continent. Among those who refused to let the tragedy of 1997 define the limits of human endeavor in Antarctica was Heather Swan, an accomplished skydiver and wingsuit pilot. Swan, known for her adventurous spirit and her unwavering determination, had long dreamed of experiencing the thrill of flight above the icy expanse of Antarctica. In 2018, Swan, accompanied by her husband, made history by becoming the first woman to wingsuit over Antarctica, donning a specially designed wingsuit, a marvel of engineering that transformed her body into a human glider. She leapt from an aircraft at an altitude of 12,000 feet, her heart pounding with a potent cocktail of fear and exhilaration. The wingsuit, catching the air, transformed her descent into a controlled glide, allowing her to soar over the frozen landscape at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Section 8. The Price of Adventure. Swan's successful wingsuit flight over Antarctica captured the world's imagination. It was a feat of daring and skill, a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. But her achievement also reignited a debate about the ethics of adventure tourism in Antarctica. Critics argued that such extreme activities, while undoubtedly impressive, came at a cost. The increasing popularity of adventure tourism, they contended, posed a significant threat to the fragile Antarctic ecosystem. Every flight, every expedition, every footprint in the snow chipped away at the pristine nature of the continent, leaving behind a trail of environmental damage. Section 9. A delicate balance, adventure and responsibility. The debate over tourism in Antarctica is complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, there is the undeniable allure of experiencing one of the last truly wild places on Earth, of pushing the boundaries of human exploration, of witnessing firsthand the awe-inspiring beauty of the frozen continent. On the other hand, there is the pressing need to protect this fragile environment, to ensure that future generations will have the opportunity to marvel at its wonders. The challenge then is to find a balance, a way to allow for adventure and exploration while minimizing the impact on the environment. This requires a shift in mindset, a move away from the conquer and claim mentality of early exploration towards a more sustainable approach that prioritizes respect for the environment and the creatures that call it home.